On this episode of Camp Outside, we take a look at the Wolfwise privacy tent. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Well, I have been on the hunt for the best privacy tent I can find for a while. I've been thinking about adding a privacy tent to the setup for the cargo camper so that way if we're ever running around and we want to do a quick outdoor shower or have a place to put my luggable loo, which is our traveling toilet, that I have a place to do that which is not inside the cargo camper. And I was contacted by Wolfwise, and Wolfwise asked me if I would like to review their privacy tent. So I was very excited to say yes. So I am opening it for the first time, guys. I've never taken it out. I've never set it up. We're going to see how easy it is to use right here on Camp Outside. All right, so I'm going to pull it out of the box. All right, and guys, this is it. This is the whole thing. So pretty cool. I'll turn it up so you can see the logo there, Wolfwise. And it's got some straps, so as we just take a look at how to carry it, it's got some straps so we can check it out. Maybe we can even backpack it. I'm a big guy, so backpacks don't really work for me, but that's not bad at all. So you can actually even carry it. So like if you're going to go to the beach and you want just something to change your clothes or that kind of thing, you can carry it on the trail. If you want a little privacy shelter, you could carry it if you wanted to. We're obviously going to use it connected to our cargo camper, so I'm probably not going to carry it that often, but it's a nice feature to have. And then it comes with a zipper that goes basically about halfway, so we'll go ahead and open it up. And here it is. Now inside the bag are detailed instructions on how to set it up, which is good. I haven't read the instructions ahead of time, so we're going to do that together. And then it looks like it has like a Rainfly. I feel some weight in here, so there's probably some tent stakes. Yep, there's some tent stakes in there. We'll take a look at all that stuff later. So guys, I should mention that the instructions on the inside are the folding instructions, how you fold up the tent, not how you set it up. So let's take a look. So it's got a strap right here. I'm going to go ahead and just pull that strap off. All right, and then I'm going to step back here so you can see how this works. It just pops right up. How cool is that? Okay guys, so that was really easy. It took me a little bit just to figure it out, but now that I kind of know how it goes, I'll definitely be able to do that faster. I thought it was really pretty much easy. It just sprung right open, and then all you got to do is spread it out. So I'm going to turn it around so that the door is facing the camera. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to move the camera around to show you the features in a little bit. I'm going to actually roll up the door so we can take a look on the inside, and then I'm going to pull out the stakes and the Rainfly because it's all mesh up here. We're going to take a look at this before I do that. So let me get the door open, and then we'll take a look. Okay, guys, now that I have it set up, I am inside the privacy tent. Now, I'm a big guy, so I definitely feel like this privacy tent is definitely suited for someone smaller than me, but I will also say that if I needed to shower in here, I absolutely could. I have enough room. I'm standing up straight. My head does not hit this mesh ceiling, and I can turn around in here. Yeah, I do. My shoulders kind of touch the sides, but I could definitely shower in here if I needed to, or I could go to the bathroom in here if I needed to. So this definitely works. This, you know what this is would be great for sure, is my wife and my kids. If they ever needed to shower or use the restroom, they would have plenty of room in here. This definitely is something that even I could use if I needed to. So let me show you some of the features in here. So the first one is this right here. This little opening is the little vent where you would bring in a shower faucet. So one of the things I'm considering doing is putting an outside shower faucet connection on the cargo camper. And then what I would do is I would make sure that I could bring it into here so that I could shower in here and have plenty of privacy. The other thing that it has, and I'm going to flip the camera around, is it has a side vent right here where you can just get a little bit of airflow if you want, or whatever you might need that for. Now it also has up here, it has a strap. You could hang a towel on that if you wanted to. And over here, it has a gear pocket. So you could put something in that gear pocket. You could put a phone in there, your keys, or take something out of your pocket if you needed to when you were in here doing whatever it is that you needed to do. So I'm going to back out. As you can see, the door rolls up, which is very nice. And in the bottom, there is no bottom to the tent unless you put the bottom in the tent. So let's go over that next. So included with the tent in the bottom of the bag are some tent stakes, as we mentioned before, and I'll go over those in a minute. But they also come with two pieces of cloth. One is a Rainfly to go over the top, and the other is a floor, so you can put a floor in here. I'm going to take a look at installing the floor, and then I'll show you how it looks. Okay guys, so the floor is very easy to install. Basically all you do is you lay it on the ground where you're going to set up the tent, and then what I would do is to use the stakes to stake this down. You're going to want to run the stake through the floor loop as well as the tent loop, and then you'll have a floor. If you don't stake it in, you can easily put it in and take it out. So if you're going to use it as a shower, you're probably going to want to pull the floor out. And then if you're going to use it as a bathroom, you might want to put it back in. So it's very easily removable. And if you just stake the tent out by itself, the floor shouldn't blow away because it'll be protected by the tent itself. So you can just lay the floor in without staking it if you want. So very, very easy to use. I really like that feature. I think if I'm showering, I'm probably going to put some kind of like rubber mat in, and so I won't want the floor. But if I was using it as a restroom or a privacy shelter to change in, I would want the floor. So very easy to use, and as you can see there, it's got stake loops at all four corners. So again, I really like that feature. Okay, so now it's time to take a look at the Rainfly, which is a very simple, very small piece of material. Obviously, this tent doesn't have a large roof, so it doesn't take a large Rainfly. So let's put it on. Basically, how you do it is it's got these straps on four corners with a clip. Very easy. Okay, as you can see, very easy to put the Rainfly on. What I would use it for definitely is if I was going to leave it set up, I'd probably leave it on. I definitely don't want rain inside it and that kind of thing. But if I am showering and I have enough privacy, I would probably leave it off to let things vent out, let it dry out and everything if I was showering in it. If I was using it as a restroom, I might leave it on or I might take it off. It all depends on how hot it is, because you're definitely going to want heat to escape out of that. And there is not a lot of airflow once you put this on. There's no poles pulling it away from the mesh. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I wouldn't want to have to deal with unfolding poles and all that stuff, but everything is a compromise, right? So when you have a Rainfly snug fit around mesh, it doesn't breathe as well as if there was space in between. So if you're using this in cooler weather, definitely always leave it on. If you're using it in hot or humid weather, you may want it off to let it ventilate. Guys, when it's off, all they're going to see, if someone can see in, is they might see this much of your head, right? So you're not giving anything away if you're changing in there, that kind of thing. So you can use it if you want to or leave it off. That is one of the beautiful things about this design, is that it is modular. So if you want a floor, put it in. If you don't, don't. If you want a Rainfly, put it on. If you don't, don't. That's really, really cool. I really like that. Let's take a look at the stakes and guy outlines. Okay, so let's see how Wolfwise does with my big pet peeve about guy outlines. If you've watched my other videos on tent reviews, I like high-vis guy outlines so people don't trip on them. I haven't looked at these yet. Let's see what they are. Boom. Guys, Wolfwise, great job. I hate it when tents ship black guy outlines because you can't see them in the dark, and if you're roaming around your campsite at night or you're roaming around your campsite in bad weather and you don't see them, you trip on them, you either rip them out of the ground or you rip them off the tent. So high-vis guy outlines are a must on all my tents. If my tents don't have high-vis guy outlines, I take them off and I put high-vis on. So great job, Wolfwise, of giving out some high-vis guy outlines. Now, guys, where do you guy these things out? Well, this tent is really tall, right? Because you want to be able to stand up in it to change, which means it's going to grab wind. So what you want to do is you want to guy things out right where you have the clips for your Rainfly. So you're going to want to guy this out. You're going to want to make sure that it is guyed out for any kind of weather. As a matter of fact, you don't want to just leave it like this. I'm just doing it this way because I'm on my concrete pad, just putting it next to the cargo camper. But if I was at my campground, I would definitely have this thing staked down to the ground and guyed out on all four corners, because I would not want this thing to catch wind. Now, guys, if you have any high wind forecast or you have a storm forecast, you're going to want to take this down. I don't believe that this is built to withstand really bad weather. And that only makes sense, right, guys? I mean, this is a privacy shelter. This isn't like a main shelter that you're going to camp in and live in and that kind of thing, right? So this is just for occasional use. So if you have bad weather, guys, don't take a chance. Break it down. It breaks down so fast. It's so easy to set up. Don't take a chance. Let's take a look at the stakes. So here is where I think Wolfwise could do a little better, and that is that the stakes they send, while suitable for something this small and this light, I always like heavier duty stakes than this, just because I never know what I'm camping in. So if I'm camping in an area where the sand is soft, these are not going to hold at all, and where I'm going to want a little bit of a thicker stake. If I'm camping where there's hard packed ground or gravel, you'll probably do fine with these, but if the ground is too hard, you'll absolutely bend them. So I get it. Most of the tent manufacturers that send me tents, I don't like their stakes. I always replace the stakes with something else. But if you have to use these in a pinch, guys, they'll probably work most of the time. Just keep that in mind. If you are a tent camper, you probably have your favorite brand of stakes anyway. If you are not a tent camper, I would just advise you to go on Amazon and pick up some thicker tent stakes. As a matter of fact, I'll put a link down in the description below where you can find some really good tent stakes. That is an affiliate link, guys. If you use my affiliate links to purchase, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a little commission on the sale. But I highly recommend upgrading the stakes. But other than that, guys, like I say that for every tent I review, right? Every tent I review, I'm like, upgrade the stakes. And I just think that makes sense, especially if you're going to use it a lot. But like I said, these will work in a pinch. But overall, guys, I really, really, really like this privacy tent from Wolfwise. I'm going to be able to put my luggable loo in there, which is a 5-gallon bucket with a toilet seat. Very easy to put that in there if I need to. I can hook up a shower system and shower in there if I need to. I can change clothes in there. And guys, like I said, I'm a big guy. So if I feel like I can do it in there, anybody can do it in there. So all in all, guys, I highly recommend this. If you're looking for one, I highly recommend this privacy tent from Wolfwise. I'm definitely excited to add it to my set of camping gear for when I'm going camping, whether I'm in the cargo camper or we're camping out of the van, or I'm actually thinking about doing some boat camping trips coming up soon. This will definitely go on the boat with us when we're camping, so in case we need a privacy shelter for going to the bathroom, we have one. So definitely like it. Now I got to figure out how to put it away. That's next. So guys, this is where instructions sewn right into the bag makes a world of difference. And I love it when tent manufacturers do this. So this is the breakdown instructions. And I'm just going to read it to you guys before I do it because I haven't ever read them yet. So for instruction number 1, it says step on the bottom of the tent with 1 foot while 2 hands hold the top firmly, then fold the tent inwards. Fold the tent roof inwards down to the bottom of the tent with 2 hands and step on the folded tent roof together with the bottom and pull the 2 arched parts inwards together with 2 hands. So that's step 1 through 3. I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to pull the Rainfly off and pull the bottom out of the tent and then give that a go. We'll see how we do. Okay, that part was easy. Okay, now I'm to fold the tent roof inwards down to the bottom of the tent with 2 hands and step on the folded tent roof together at the bottom. Okay, here we go. Guys, that was super easy once I figured it out. So the next step will obviously be putting the straps on it. Yeah, guys, that was easy. I think I'll be able to do that a whole lot easier next time now that I know how it goes. So, guys, this is super simple to set up and tear down. Let me stuff it in the sack and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, guys, so I have it all zipped up and put away. I have the Rainfly, the floor, the tent stakes, the guy outlines, and the main body of the tent all in this nice, easy carry case. Guys, this thing hardly takes up any room, which means it's going to go with me all the time. Whether I think I need it or not, I'm always going to have it in the cargo camper so that I can set it up anytime I find that, hey, the shower house is out of water, or hey, the bathrooms don't work. I can even take it with me even when I'm going to my state parks that have shower houses and stuff like that. So all in all, guys, this is a great product. I'm super excited to use it. Again, a couple of things that, because I like to do real honest reviews, a couple of things that I want to make sure people understand. Guys, this is not designed for super high winds. This is not going to hold up in a 60 mile an hour, straight line wind speeds that are coming out of like, summer storms. This is not, something that you want to leave out all the time. This is definitely going to be the kind of thing that you're going to want to set up and use and then take it down if you're not going to use it again. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I've been camping and I've been caught up in some surprise storms and I've had them rip tents on me and that kind of thing. So this is going to be the kind of thing that we use a lot, but we're going to be mindful of the weather. So definitely keep that in mind. I don't think that's a slight against Wolfwise at all. It's just a fact that when you're out there in Mother Nature, you need to be aware of the weather and you need to know the limitations of your gear. So this will be, great to use for a bathroom, for a shower, for privacy, that kind of thing. But definitely don't leave it set up in bad weather. The only other fault I can find with this tent at all is just the stakes. And again, that's something I say for every tent I buy pretty much. And if you just upgrade your stakes, then this thing really is going to do everything you want it to do. So great job, Wolfwise, on the product. I definitely approve this. I recommend it. There'll be a link down in the description below where you can purchase one of these or a couple of these. And if you are looking for a privacy tent to do the kind of things we're doing, I definitely recommend the Wolfwise product. So guys, I want to be fully transparent with my viewers. I did not purchase this tent. Wolfwise sent it to me. I had actually been looking at different privacy tents when they contacted me, and when they asked me if I wanted to test a privacy tent, I was like, yeah, absolutely. So they sent it to me. So I want to thank Wolfwise for sending it to me. But guys, other than those stakes, which I find fault with every tent manufacturer's stakes, if you watch my videos, you know that's true. Other than those stakes, I think this is a fantastic product. And so I am definitely going to use this. If I use it, I recommend it. So I want to thank Wolfwise for sending it to me. But guys, if you are looking for a privacy tent, you can be confident that you're going to like this tent. Again, Be very cautious about using it in inclement weather and high winds. But it's, as you saw, guys, it's easy to set up and take down. So if you're expecting bad weather, just take it down. If you're not going to use it for a while, just take it down. It doesn't take up any space when you're storing it either, guys. I mean, that's another really easy thing. If I had something set up and I'm like, oh man, if I break it down, it's just going to take up half the space of my trailer or whatever, then I would think twice. But guys, you can pretty much stuff this anywhere, right? So I highly recommend the Wolfwise privacy tent. So I don't think I need to go look for another privacy tent. I think I found the one that I am going to use. And so as you're watching future Camp Outside videos, hopefully as you see us at the campground, you'll probably see this thing popped up next to the cargo camper when we need it. So thanks again, Wolfwise, for sending it to me. Guys, Camp Outside exists to help moms and dads get their kids outside, camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get you and your kids outside. So if you have any questions about camping, camping gear, privacy tents, Wolfwise, anything like that, drop something in the comments below, and I would love to answer it. We'd love to hear from you. Also, guys, you can connect with us on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. Or you can connect with us at our website at campoutside.com. If you're looking for one of these, I'm going to put a link down in the description below where you can pick up 1 or 2 or 3 of these Wolfwise privacy tents. And guys, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos, and hit that thumbs up button on this video. So guys, thanks for watching. And if you run into me at one of the campgrounds, stop by and say hi. I'll give you a Camp Outside sticker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.